All new at 5, it's designed to hold the most deadly viruses in the world, a lab in a bustling Boston neighborhood. After more than a decade of resistance, Boston University's National Emerging Infectious Disease Lab has final approval, and it could begin studying Ebola and other viruses in just a few months. We got an inside look at the mission and how scientists plan to keep everyone safe. The Biosafety Level 4 lab is located in the South End on Albany Street. It's here that Boston University scientists hope to break the code of some of the world's deadliest pathogens, like Ebola, the virus that killed thousands of people in Africa just a few years ago. In fact, Ebola is the first target of BU's National Emerging Infectious Disease Lab, or NEEDL for short, one of only 10 of these labs in the United States.
Trying to understand where these pathogens are and being able to detect them early on would actually go a long way to stopping these types of terrible outbreaks.
After more than a decade of debate, lawsuits, and regulatory hurdles, the NEEDL received its final approval last month. In the meantime, they've been training in this simulation lab, working with security systems that limit who gets in and getting used to these spacesuits that seal a scientist inside, where they connect to these hoses for air.
The safety records of Biosafety Level 4 laboratories is really second to none.
Dr. Ron Corley is the lab's director.
There has never been an infection in the Western world. There's never been an infection of a researcher or a community.
Negative pressure in the lab itself ensures that nothing can escape. And all the work with the viruses happens here, in the biosafety cabinet, where a curtain of air is drawn up through filters. Dr. Elke Muehlberger is one of the lead researchers. She says they want to find treatments and vaccines.
In order to reach this goal, of course, we have to understand why these viruses are so devastating in humans. We don't know that yet, and we would like to find out.
Now, people in the South End who've opposed this lab argue that it shouldn't be in such a densely populated area and the risk isn't worth it. BU says all the research will be approved on a case-by-case basis and that agencies will be checking regularly to make sure the lab is maintaining all its safety standards.